Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So on this ending of the week trading day, we're seeing the euro and pound top multi-year highs, the likes that we haven't seen since October 2021, and we're seeing such a bullish trajectory on both pairs, the euro dollar and the cable at the moment, that price action is really against the sinking greenback. And with the ceasefire still in play in the Middle Eastern conflict, we're still seeing a surge on the dollar's competitors, and the euro, as I said, hitting a 4-year high now, topping above 117 for the first time, as I said, since October 21, and cable as well hitting a multi-year high. I mean, just look at this trajectory, such a bullish movement, and we've actually topped above the January 2022 price now, just hitting again October 21. So let's just go back to the euro dollar intraday and see where we can find any kinds of support or resistance levels. Well, at the moment, the resistance is not looking very likely. We're just seeing a little bit more of a consolidation now on the pair as the price action does hit a bearish divergence, but this was a natural bearish divergence because prices on the RSI can't go any higher, so naturally they're going to fall a bit lower. And as you can see here, it's been quite a big movement, over 300 pips added to the pair in just a short sessions of time. And this is just from the beginning of the week. From the market open, we saw a gap downwards because of the conflict on the weekend, but since that's been a short-lived conflict, according to President Donald Trump, we're seeing now big swings in the market. So where can we go from here? Well, as I said, there isn't really a roof or a ceiling for the euro dollar. We're seeing now the next psychological level of 118, have had some firm resistance at 117.50 at the moment, just here at the top of this one. We're just short of that. So now we're just seeing from the early Asian session today, prices moving a little bit higher. So if they keep on pushing higher, then obviously 118 is going to be the next psychological level. We'll just see how far this bearish divergence does get, because we are expecting the RSI to sink a little bit lower into negative territory. So that will be a big key talking point if we do get that kind of momentum shift as well. So lots to talk about, lots to look at as well as we go into the weekend. Obviously, just be aware of these weekend gaps, like we said the last weekend when the conflict did start taking another turn. Cable, on the other hand, as I said, hitting 4-year highs, but that's been very more bullish than the euro dollar, moving over 300 pips as well. But it's just been, such a bullish momentum, short consolidation phase, and then another bullish momentum. Could be another short consolidation phase before we start moving towards the 138 level, which is expected to possibly be reached by the end of this trading session, or perhaps before the American session does open a little bit later on today. So let me know what you think. Are you trading forex pairs? Where do you see the big opportunities? Obviously, gold and oil is what we've been looking at for most of the week, and obviously the S&P and the Nasdaq, the Nasdaq hit a record high. S&P is just shy of that at the moment, but the Dow Jones, like we reported yesterday on the Market Insights, really gathering momentum at the moment, really gathering some pace. So with cable possibly on the same track as the Nasdaq and the euro dollar, where does this leave the American dollar as well? Are we looking for a recession? Is also President Donald Trump's remarks about replacing Fed Chair Powell earlier than expected. His contract is up in the middle of 2026. However, if he's already started to talk about the next Federal Reserve Chair, then things could get a little bit choppy in the price action as well for the dollar. So will we obviously move past a recession as well? This is another thing, another big talking point. And when is the next cut of rates from the Fed? Obviously, we'll bring you all the latest in the technicals and fundamentals as they come. So have a great weekend ahead, great trading day ahead, and just be careful of those weekend gaps if you are trading over the weekend as well. Bye for now.